know the Kennington Loop? Like the track where no passengers get on, no one get off, and no one gets taken into the Kennington Loop. It's just the driver and the train. And they were sat there waiting. So all the way from back, they started hearing it really faint, getting louder and louder, like...
Oh, I've actually got shivers.
I know.
And it's hot
so
in here.
Creepy.
Oh.
Don't say that and look me in the eye again. It was very sexy and I don't appreciate it.
You loved it.
I feel like I've been harassed. Calls like a colleague who also has access to the monitors. So he comes back up and he's like, yeah, I don't know where he went. And they were like, what do you mean? He was stood right next to you.
Oh, fuck off.
Welcome to part 2 of Ghost Hunt.
Welcome to part 2.
I can't believe we're here. Is this episode 13?
This is episode 13.
We've come
oh
so
my God.
far.
13.
Shit.
Unlucky number 13.
Shit. Unlucky or lucky?
Unlucky.
Well, for some. But for some, it's a lucky number.
Tell us what you had at Burger King.
Do you want to guess what my
You
order
said
is?
You started saying bacon.
I could have said bake off.
Bake off, but you can't get
I could have
that.
said
I
brick.
think you had a bacon cheeseburger and fries and a drink. How right am I? Scale of 1 to 10.
You're incorrect.
Oh.
I had a bacon double cheeseburger without the bacon. And
What?
instead of chips, I had 6 nugs. Like you.
Ah, yay! Hang on,
Uh,
why did you start saying bacon?
Because it's a bacon double cheeseburger, but I asked for it without bacon.
Can't you
Because
just
I
get a
hate-
double cheeseburger
No.
then? What do you mean? Why?
Because that's not on the menu.
Really?
Yeah, it's never on the menu. I always order a bacon double cheeseburger without the bacon.
Oh.
I don't like fast food bacon because it's always stringy. It's always raw.
Right. Ooh. Where are
Yeah.
you getting it from?
I like my bacon like a lollipop. Do you know what I mean? Like really, like you crack it.
Yeah. Oh, is it not? Is it a bit like that flaccid, fatty
Yeah,
shit?
you know what I've just said.
Okay. Well, this is nice. Welcome to episode 13. Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, my God. See that?
Yeah, that's
I did
weird.
that like Matilda. I just went, whoa.
Yeah, it felt like someone yanked them off my head. So I think this is going to be a very haunted episode, to be honest with you.
Very haunted girl in the studio.
Don't listen to this episode if you are
I'm
faint of heart.
and
don't make that
loose of
noise,
bowels. Okay, so I'm going to kick us off with a story, shall I?
Yeah.
Now, this is a listener story.
Okay.
So someone wrote in with a story, and I'm going to read it out for you.
Okay.
It was sent in by Ed. So thanks, Ed, for sending your story.
Thanks, Ed. I promise you, Suzie will not take the piss out of you. Before we start, can you
Yeah.
please promise, Ed?
Yeah, I'm going to put my hand on the Himalayan salt.
Yeah.
I promise not to do any weird accents.
Thank you.
And everything is very serious.
Thank you.
Okay.
Even though you did just
I just
do
did,
it.
didn't I? That was weird.
Bit off.
Sometimes I don't like myself, but today I do. Okay.
I'm so hungry. I've talked about that bacon double cheeseburger.
Do you want a lick of the salt?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm quite hungry.
I've got a banana. Would you like it?
No, thank you. We can't. We
Okay.
shouldn't. We should be professional. Have it afterwards.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
So, I was doing some work in this big building in Southwark, right by the river. It's a big old office block, bought up by, I don't know, some new company, and they were modernising it all. They were putting a gym in the basement, which lots of them do now, and we were finishing it up. Anyway, I was fitting the locks on all the lockers. It was a bit of a pain because they buggered the plumbing up, or they were doing something to the pipes anyway, so it was boiling hot down there and there was nothing you could do about it. Dusty too. I was on my own. Everything else was finished, so I had a little radio with me, but the reception was in and out all the time. Bit of a pain, like I say, but you get it done, don't you? A couple of days, I was pretty much done, ready to finish up on the Friday. So it's hot and dusty, and I'm down there. It's about 11:30 in the morning, Thursday, and the lights go out. I think, great, not just the heating. Now they've done a number on the electricity. So I was trying to feel my way back to the door, and I heard this singing. Like a woman or a kid singing. I couldn't hear the words exactly, which was odd because it sounded quite close, but then also quite distant at the same time. Obviously I thought it must be the radio, so I was feeling for it to switch it off. And I did. Well, I tried to. I was just pushing all the buttons in the dark, but the singing just kept going. So I said, hello, or something like that, is anyone there? Because obviously someone's playing a trick on you, I thought, and then the singing stopped. I stood there for a bit, but no one said anything, and it's pitch black, so I kept feeling my way to the door, and I got out, where the lights all seemed to be fine in the corridor. I asked the blokes on the upper floors about the lights and they didn't seem to know anything about it. But there was a lot of work on that building and, accidents happen, little blips like that. What I didn't ask was if anyone had been down there pissing about. I don't know why I didn't ask. I didn't want to look stupid, I suppose. Anyway, I went back into the gym and there it was. Lights were all on, no singing. So I just got on, I thought. Well, no, tell the truth. I didn't think I'd imagined it, but I thought it was over. Next day, I come in again, all as per, lights on, hot as you like. So I get on and, like it does, my little radio cuts out. And I reach for it, and the lights go. And I sort of froze, because it was all happening one after the other, like it was. And the thing was, it was cold, really bloody cold. And I swear to you, it had been baking a second before. I could feel the sweat freezing on my chest. And I don't know why I wasn't moving, and then there was laughing. Like the singing, but laughing.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, grim. Quieter than the day before, but you could hear it very clearly. And I couldn't tell where it was coming from. But it wasn't nice, and I really wanted to move, but it was so cold and so dark, I couldn't. And I know I couldn't move. So I know it wasn't me that broke the radio, but I heard it go. It knocked off the bench and onto the floor. Hard, it sounded hard, and I ran. I just went the way I thought the door was, and obviously I smashed into the lockers because I couldn't see a thing. And I'm going along, trying to feel my way, and this laughing is just going on, and I keep bumping into everything, and then I find the door and I'm out, and I sort of held onto the wall trying to catch my breath, leaning over. I really felt how quiet it was in the corridor. Anyway, I was out there a bit, and I thought about getting someone. But look, I was going to say again, I didn't want to sound like a nutter with the other blokes, but that wasn't why I didn't tell them and didn't call them. I didn't say anything because I knew, and I don't know how I knew, but if they all trooped in there, something would happen. Something bad. I just knew that it would. So I waited a bit and got my breath back, and I opened the door, and obviously there's nothing. Lights on, right as rain. And it's hot again too, all like you'd expect, except my radio's in bits on the floor. Anyway, I finish up with all the lockers, last one done right on schedule. And I pack all my stuff up, bits of my radio, and I go. I had a look about me, but nothing, no one there. And I didn't say anything, and out I went. The end.
That's very scary, isn't it?
Thank you, Ed. Thanks for sending
Thank you,
it.
Susie, for not doing any dodgy accents.
No
because
dodgy
I know that
accents.
probably really did hurt you.
Yeah, it did. But that was fucking weird. And also, I think that says a lot about the male psyche, where they're like,
is this underground? Does that all happen
Yeah.
underground? Because do you know, I like those tube ghost stories. Have you seen them?
Tube ghost stories.
Oh
What?
my God! Have you seen them, Barney?
No.
They're so freaky about all the hauntings on the underground.
As in, where are you getting these?
There's a program of it on YouTube.
Ooh.
And it's so good.
Oh my God, I love
it's just
that
reminded
kind of
me of it.
stuff.
There's on one of them, I'll tell you just very, very quickly. There's two train drivers that are telling you their separate stories. And you know the Kennington Loop?
Yeah, I've heard
Have
about
you heard about
Kennington being haunted.
The
Go on.
Kennington Loop is the train the trains go off.
Yeah.
Basically, when it terminates at Kennington, the train goes off into the loop, which is like a track where no passengers get on, no one get off, and no one gets taken into the Kennington Loop. It's just the driver and the train.
Right.
So when the drivers and at Kennington, if it terminates there or anywhere, people are getting on, cleaning the rubbish off, checking there's no one on there, and then getting off again. So both these train drivers took the train into Kennington Loop, and they were sat there waiting because they have to wait for 10 minutes before they go out into the to go to the next station. And you know the connecting doors through every tube carriage, which you're not supposed to go through, but some people do.
Yeah.
So all the way from the back, they started hearing it really faint, getting louder and louder, like.
No.
So they were like, "Oh, somebody is here. Somebody's on the train still."
Yeah, smacking the door shut.
And it just kept getting louder. No, opening, and it just kept getting louder, just going. So he opened the door to the carriage to be like, who thought maybe it's a passenger or whatever. No one there, but each door on each carriage, one was open, next one was closed, one was open, next one was closed, one was open, next one was closed. Because they're just in a tunnel, there's no way that anyone can get out.
Fuck.
So they'd even call people to come down check the tracks, make sure anybody was there, and they would have found them. But every single door was like one open, closed, and then turns out that a woman had died down there, falling through the connecting door. So she tried to get through and fell down and got run over by a train.
Oh my god.
Both these train drivers never met before.
No.
Never heard each other's story. They both told the exact same story.
Fuck off.
How scary is that?
Oh, I've actually got shivers.
I know.
And it's
so
hot in here.
Creepy.
Oh.
Don't say that and look me in the eye again. It was very sexy and I don't appreciate it.
You loved it.
I feel like I've been harassed.
Oh
How
my
creepy is that?
God, that's really
I know.
creepy.
There was another one I'll tell you really, really quickly because
Yes,
I hated
please.
this one.
These are great.
I don't know. I know. Do you know what? I'll bring a couple more for next week because it is such a
A
they are
tube
really
especial.
good. Yes. So there was this guy who was watching on the monitors one night, and I can't remember what tube station it was, but it was closed. So somebody called. Oh no, he was looking on the monitor and saw a bloke stood there in like white overalls, just basically looking like he was working on the tracks, which isn't unusual after the tubes closed down.
Yeah.
So he kind of was just stood there, and the guy was like, okay, maybe he's a passenger, I don't know, and he just doesn't realise that it's closed and he's waiting for a train and none are coming. So he goes down to the platform, no one's there. So he's like, oh, he must have just left or whatever. Comes back up and and has a look on the monitor, and the guy's there again. So he calls
on the tracks.
Just waiting on the platform, like looking onto the tracks. So then he calls like a colleague who also has access to the monitors, and is like, can you see that bloke? And they're like, yeah, I can see him. Do you want to go down and check again? Because he was like, I think he left, and I went down and he's not there anymore. So anyway, he goes down, the man's gone again. He's like, this is really weird. So he comes back up and he's like, yeah, I don't know where he went. And they were like, what do you mean? He was stood right next to you.
Oh, fuck off. That really just gave me goosebumps.
They were like, he stood right next to you. You stood with him on the monitor.
Oh my fucking God. Hannah.
So then he went back down again. No one there, but just a pair of white overalls on the chair. On the benches.
Like he'd melted.
Yeah. Look at Barney shitting himself. Well, not melted, Susie. No, that's a bit of a weird. But yeah, how creepy is that?
Fucking creepy.
Yeah, I'll bring some other ones next week because they're so weird.
Oh my God, you're like queen of the tube stories.
Queen of the tube
it.
stories.
I have heard that Kennington is haunted.
Well, because they're all
that.
buried. Loads of tube stations are built on like old burial grounds.
Fuck.
But all these people. This is why I know that we're skeptics.
Mm-hmm.
But when I hear people talking about it and they're just like, I just don't believe in it at all. And I wasn't scared. I wasn't in that moment where you're just seeing things.
Yeah.
You're like, how can you explain it?
I know. Well, the thing is, I think I'm a skeptic, but there's like 5% of me that those stories, especially when it's told by two different sources that don't know each other, that is the most compelling part of any of these stories where you're like, there's something in it.
I know.
Because it's not just this guy being like, oh, and then I saw this man, and everyone's like, no, mate, there was no one on the monitor.
The other person was like, I saw the man next to him, and they were like, why didn't you go and speak? Like, what are you talking about? He was there all along, and this guy's like,
that's honestly,
how creepy
I
is
think,
that?
well, Hannah, that was bloody great.
Thanks.
Okay, would you like to do a little game?
I'd like to do a couple of games. Oh, before we do, I'd like to shout out my idiotic boyfriend yet again, because last night I've had a really busy week. I'll be honest with you. I've done everything else, but last night I was like, I need to do the game. I need to find a game. I need to find a way of contacting the dead. And Adam was like, why don't you do Spooky Finger? And I was like,
that sounds like what?
It sounds great. I was like, what's Spooky Finger? And it took him about 20 minutes to explain it. And basically, he was like, you get a piece of paper each, and you put the piece of paper there over, like you put your hand face down, palm down, face down, and then you put the piece of paper over the meaty part of your hand to leave the fingers exposed. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this sounds great. And then he was like, and then you just decide which one of you has the scariest finger. And I was like, it's 1 a.m. I'm trying to figure this out, you bastard. So we're not going to play Spooky Finger. But yeah, do you want to go first? I've got another one.
Okay, well, I have a little, it's not really, basically, it's kind of game and celebrity all in one.
I'm incredibly excited.
And it's in the form of a quiz. Hannah, what celebrity's dog would you be reincarnated as?
Oh my, what do you mean it's a quiz? Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is this to help me decide which celebrity's dog I would be reincarnated as?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, let's go.
Thank you. Now she's on
It's
board.
not really contacting the dead, but whatever.
Okay. Hannah, your name is Hannah, isn't it? Yeah. Start quiz. Okay, here we go. You have to come and fucking pick a fucking...
Just tell me what it is.
Choose a beautiful dog house to live in for your beautiful new life where you are a dog. Okay, so you've got this little fun guy. That
You're
one.
going to have to describe it because
Okay.
this is a podcast.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Do you want A, a cute little American house?
No.
B, something that's a bit like, looks like a little chapel.
No.
A French chateau.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear the other
yeah,
option.
French chateau.
I want to be in a French chateau.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Choose a beautiful fancy dog bed to lay your weary head. Do you want a gilt frame bed?
Maybe.
Would you like something that looks like a mausoleum?
Oh.
A camper van? A peeled back banana to lie in?
Oh my God, they're all such great options.
A nice sofa or a little teepee?
I think I'm going to go the banana.
Big banana.
It looks really cosy.
Yeah. Next. Okay, choose a famous dog painting. Do you want the pink and blue one?
Oh, is there that one where they're playing cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have that one.
The dog's playing cards. Lovely. Okay. Next. Choose a way to name a dog. A basic dog's name. B, name a dog after an abstract concept. Name a dog after something from nature. Name a dog a real person's name. Name a dog after food. Name a dog after something that is funny to say.
Name a dog a real person's name.
Choose a famous dog movie. Air Bud, Hatchie, Homeward Bound, Isle of Dogs, Lady and the Tramp, Best in Show.
Are you telling me... Oh, no, that's more a wolf, isn't it? What was that dog? Bolto. Is Bolto not in there? I want Bolto.
That's not an option, I'm
Well,
afraid.
that's what I want.
Okay, we'll pick one.
Can't remember. Second to last.
Airbud, Hatchie, Homeward Bound, Isle of
Homeward
Dogs.
Bound.
Homeward Bound. There we go. And then last question. How would you become a reincarnated version of a celebrity's dog? Make a wish on a shooting star. Accidentally get hit by lightning the same time a celebrity dog got hit by lightning. And then your souls are floating outside of your bodies and you get confused and drift into the wrong one. Uh-oh, how will I ever get back? C. Open a fortune cookie with a celebrity's dog after we got into a spat which we switched bodies to learn a valuable lesson. D. I didn't want this, but one of the dogs did a black magic ritual to free their own soul, and now I'm trapped as a dog and I have human eyes. E. Lead a good life, but a life where I don't prioritise family and companionship, so I'm reincarnated as a dog to learn lessons for my next life as a person. Or the last one.
F. There's an F.
Sorry, yeah. Whatever happens will happen. I have to trust in God to reincarnate me into a celebrity's dog. He's always been good to me.
First of all, maddest quiz I've ever done. She gets out of Smash Hits circa 2001.
It's very smash hits.
The black magic one.
The lightning.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh no, black magic.
Yeah.
I didn't want this, but the dogs did black magic.
Yeah.
Okay. And your result.
If this is not Keith Chegwin's dog.
Your result. John Mulaney. It's hard to live in another dog's shadow. All the time he's looking at you, but you know he's thinking of her, Petunia, the one who got away. You'll be cuddling on the couch together and he calls her nickname. He only ever remembers you as
What's
you.
happening? What's happening?
You
Am I
are-
drunk?
You are a dog. And this funny sham has you listening to Mitski. You are a dog and you can't put it on, but you have your human memories, so just replay her songs over and over and over.
I want to end myself. I hate this
You are a
game.
reincarnation of yourself, but a replica of someone else. Woof. So that was good. Really regret doing that quiz, but and it hasn't. Who's John Mulaney? Do you know?
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's a really good comedian. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know him. He's really good. Lovely. Fuck.
You don't know who John Mulaney is?
I'm quite warm. Do you have anything? How can we contact the dead?
Yeah,
Hannah?
we can. Yeah, we can. So here's the thing. I've got a bit of a problem.
Go on.
Have you got a pen?
I do.
All right, I've got a pen. So I need 2 pens and I need a piece of paper.
Just one piece of paper.
Yes, please. Now listen.
I've got a Metro Bank
Listen
pen.
to me before we start.
Wingland.
No, listen. Focus. Stop talking about your pen. This game again. Fucking child. This game again requires us to ask permission from the dead. And I need you to not fucking lie. Because we're already being haunted because we're both always ill.
I don't know what you're
Oh,
about.
big news. My rash went. Forgot to
Oh.
mention that. Hang
You
on.
kicked the hives.
You've got a game to play as well, haven't you?
Um,
Or you want to do... sorry, we need to stop calling them games because I feel like it's very offensive to the dead.
no, no, I want to do a palm reading for you.
No, that's great because that is calling upon the dead, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it is. Isn't
A palm
it?
reading's not calling on the dead. A palm reading is just me telling you how long you have to live.
Okay. Apparently, this game is banned in Eastern European countries.
Oh,
Hee-hee. I've got a piece of paper here and it says yes, no, no, yes. Can you see that? And it's been cut up into 4 places. And now I have to put the pens. I think it's
so the
supposed
piece
to
of
be a bit
paper
more
says
like...
yes in the top corner, no in the top right-hand corner, yes in the bottom left corner, no
Apparently,
in
I'm
the
supposed
bottom
to balance. Like, how the fuck do you balance a pen on top? Okay, that will have to do. Oh no, it needs to. Oh fuck's sake! This is never gonna work.
right. What are you trying to do?
So apparently, you should be able to balance this, but it's not really working.
Okay.
Oh, balls! Okay, I'm gonna try it the other way around.
Would you like a different pen?
Yeah, if you've got one.
Like a lighter one?
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. You're supposed to do like 2 blank pencils to make it. And we've got a Metro bank pen and a Hotel Florenica for my people, which isn't great.
I don't. You can bank with Metro. I just like their pens.
I like a Metro pen.
No, I just have a tampon and some strepsils.
Okay, give me the tampon.
Really?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that'll work.
Oh, good catch.
Thank you.
Let's remember to take that tampon with us when we leave.
Oh, I nearly
Spotify
balanced
Studios.
the tampon. Well, isn't there supposed to be something about like women's periods or something that is women's periods?
I think what you're getting at is what men used to say because we menstruate. Men assumed we were like the devil.
Oh, I thought that meant we were special.
No,
not
I think men
angels.
just use that as an excuse, as confirmation bias for themselves to be like, see, women are bleeding witches.
Women bleed for 7 days and don't die.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is absolutely insane because it's not working. Barney, can you do anything to assist?
Barney,
Barney,
I don't know. What do you need to do?
I need to balance. So this picture is showing that you can balance a pencil on top of another pencil.
But the key there is pencil because they're not as
No, I'm sure that still wouldn't work. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna. I'm gonna do it first, and we'll see if it moves.
And when you're done, I've got a story.
Oh, okay. Place 2 crossing pencils. Okay. Okay, so I've got to say, Charlie, can we play? And then the top pencil should move on its own to go to yes. If this works, this is going to be confirmation because nothing is moving that pen. Okay. Not even that pen is not even balanced.
Let's crack on with it then.
It's going to be very quick because I'm just going to ask this question. Nothing's going to happen.
Okay, let's do it.
Charlie, can we play?
Can we play, Charlie? By the way, who's Charlie?
I don't know.
Okay. Is he Eastern European, you said?
It's been banned in Eastern European. Okay, Charlie says no to me. Well, nothing's happened. We can either assume that's because ghosts aren't real or because Charlie has said no. Do you want to try it?
Okay.
See if you can balance it. You can use the tampon or the 2 pens. It's up to you.
Okay.
I wonder if we unwrap the No, we're not going to do that. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
I don't think so.
I don't think we should do that.
Now what? As in that has to...
Well, something should balance and then it should shift.
This is a pain in the fucking arse. Okay, I'm just going to hold it and then I'm going to let go.
Why didn't I think about that?
Charlie, can I play?
What's he said?
It's swinging on yes.
Swinging?
Yeah, like
what do you
that.
mean swinging?
Next question.
How is it swinging? No, this is confusing.
Like that. Oh, it was swinging before.
What do you mean? Like it was
Like
balancing?
this. Do.
Like it was balancing?
It was balancing, and the big end, the chunky Metro Bank end, was
Why
pointing
won't
to
anyone?
yes.
Why won't anyone let me play? Okay, because he said yes. You can ask whatever question you want.
To Charlie.
Yeah.
Hi, Charlie. Thank you for letting me into the game.
Very polite.
Do you think that women are diabolical because of their periods? No and yes. Oh, his arse is on the
No,
fucking
he's just
fence.
very yay Switzerland.
Yeah. Okay, do you have any questions? Because I'm in. Go on.
Charlie.
Yeah.
I need to know a definitive answer, and I need you to be totally honest with me because I'm sick of going back and forth. As you know, it means quite a lot to me to know this. But was Keith Chengwin at the Ouija board special at the Cavendish Arms?
Big end. No.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Cheggers.
Do you know, I don't trust her because she lies.
So look, big end. Big Metro Bank saying no.
What else do I want to know?
Well,
I don't think I've got any more. Have you got any more
No.
questions?
We've-
Okay,
we've
well
got-
now you have to ask him if you can leave the game.
Charlie, can I please leave this game? No. But we don't have any time to respect anything else in that. Shall I do one more story and then we're out?
Yeah, you're going to get hives now.
Yeah.
Thought you were going to do the palm reading.
Oh, I can do this. Shall I?
I'd rather you do that than a story.
Okay.
We'll save the story for next time.
All right.
How long have we got, Barney? Okay, cool.
All right. Here we go.
This is double game. I'm scared, actually. But I hope it goes as well as the tarot.
Okay, I'm coming over.
I'm so scared.
Right. You'll have to narrate what I'm doing. So, give me your...
Can't you just share? Can't we share the mic?
Yeah, I could do. Okay, so... This is from WikiHow. So,
I can't believe...
for females, the right hand is what you're born with. The left is what you've accumulated throughout your life.
Oh, so what do I do then? Left
So
one.
that, yeah. Identify the 4 major lines. So number 1 is the heart. So let me have a look at
These are all incredibly short and it's making me really...
Oh,
Is it
so-
left hand or right hand?
Fucking shit. Scared me. Christ.
Right hand or left hand?
The right hand is what you're born with. You can choose whichever hand is dominant to be your present past life hand. The non-dominant hand would then be your future life hand.
Oh, do I really want you telling
Yeah,
me how I'm going to live,
do.
how I'm with the future?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Go on
So
then.
which one? Left?
Left, yeah.
Okay, here we go. So this one
Yeah.
is your heart line.
Oh, it's not looking very good.
This line can be read in either direction, from the pinky to the finger or vice versa. It indicates emotional stability, romantic perspectives, depression and cardiac health.
Oh my God.
So, actually, it's quite long.
It is long. It goes past the little finger,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Okay, so
Oh, that's
it
good
says
news.
here, selfish when it comes to love.
That is accurate,
Yeah.
to be fair. If I'm going to be
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah, there you go.
I don't like to compromise.
Oh, no, hang on. Straight, long. Low, I think that's long and curvy, and it says
it
here,
is curved.
freely expresses emotions and feelings.
I do that.
Yeah, you do.
When you annoy me, I am more than happy
You're
to tell
very
you.
vocal about that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the headline, which is... Hang on.
Have you looked at your own palms?
No. The headline is that one. Whoa, that's quite something.
What do you mean? In a bad way or a good way?
I don't know yet, but it's very there, isn't it? Okay, the headline. This represents your learning style, communication approach, intellectualism, and thirst for knowledge.
Oh, I don't really care about any
Let's
of
have a
this.
look. Christ. I would say a short attention span, it says.
I have got a
'Cause it's,
very short attention span.
It's
Yeah.
kind of a wavy line. Yeah. Weird. Okay. Evaluate the lifeline.
Is this when I know if I'm going to die or not?
Yeah. So this is, the lifeline is, oh God, Hannah, where is it? Go-
What? You can't even find it?
Oh no.
What if I'm a ghost?
It's this one.
That looks really shit.
It does look a bit short, that, actually. Hang on.
Can't you just fucking lie? No, but look, it actually goes all the way down there.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. No, fuck, it doesn't, does it?
No. Hang on, that's not necessarily a bad thing. What would you describe? I would say
very long and healthy.
It says strength and enthusiasm for
What?
your life. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're fine.
Oh, okay.
And then your fate line.
What?
Oh, it's that. Look. Oh, that's interesting. You're a self-made individual and you develop aspirations early on. Yeah, really good.
That's very good. I'm thrilled with that.
Yeah.
How long we got, Barney?
About
5-ish. Okay,
5.
come back. I'm going to do yours quick. Okay.
Okay, you have to look
Let's have a look. So which one do I start with? Oh, fuck's sake. This is so long.
So long.
Okay. Okay, give me your left hand. Do that.
So it's
4
this
major lines.
one.
The heart line. Okay, so that one's your heart line, is it? Or is it that one? I think it's that one.
Heart line is the top one.
You've got such tiny hands.
I do.
It says you must no longer do accents because you're shit at them.
Fucker.
Fall in love easily.
Oh, I do.
Doesn't say that at all. So I'm just trying to decide.
Sake.
Well, no, I'm just trying to decipher whether or not you're happy to agree to anything because you know what I mean? Like, you know, like star signs.
Yeah.
When people are like, well, that you can relate to any of it. So I'm just testing you. So you do that. The heart line. I think yours. I'm gonna say it. I think it's less interest in romance. You don't have much interest in romance, really. Do you?
Yeah.
No, I think you have more interest in validation.
Yeah, that's true.
Not actual romance. As we've said,
Yeah.
my
love language
quite
is
often
validation.
will go on Balaam
Cupid. Yeah.
Balaam Cupid. Have you heard this, Barney? So Suzie goes on Balaam Cupid and sees whether or not anyone's written anything about her. Which is basically one of the funniest things I've ever
And
heard.
then what is this one saying?
Okay, which one's that? That's the headline, is it?
Yeah.
Let me see. Which one?
I think it's quite...
It's quite straight. It's quite long and straight. Think realistically.
Yeah, I'm very realistic.
Oh, so let's find out quickly if you're going to die.
Yeah. What's this one? Oh, see, that one's quite embedded. And very, like... what would you say that is?
Is this the lifeline?
Yeah, down here.
Yeah, okay. I think it's probably that one. Long, deep vitality.
Doesn't it? Oh, long vitality.
I think it's that one, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. Oh,
Or...
I'm going to live forever.
Well, I mean, they're all pretty good, aren't they? They're not... Oh, hospitalised or injured. Shit.
Where's that?
That's you. Oh, my God.
Why?
You're hospitalised or injured.
No,
That
it
is
doesn't
exactly...
say that.
That is...
Circle in the
that
line?
is
Where's the
textbook-
circle?
That is textbook your
Fuck
thing.
off.
It is.
No.
That's textbook your palm.
That is
Yeah.
an absolute joke.
No, it's not. That's true.
Uh,
So, sorry.
I can't
And you're always
stand it.
ill, so make sure you go to hospital soon because you are going to die.
Okay, listen, fucker. That one says if you're hospitalised or injured, you
Okay, well, that's a shame because
No,
we're gonna
can
have
you-
to... No, we have to leave now. We
No,
have
can
to
you-
leave. No, our time is up. We have to leave.
No,
No, I'm sorry, Susie.
Barney,
I'm
can you
sorry
tell her
I'm
to
going
put
to
a
die.
sock in it,
We
please?
do have to leave, don't we? We do have to leave.
No, no.
That was
no,
great. I
no,
thoroughly enjoyed
Hannah.
that. Thank you so much for telling me that I'm going to
Hannah.
live forever. You're going to go to hospital.
Can
We're
you
going to
please
take you
stop
there now,
being a
actually, just to make sure you're okay.
Hannah,
We'll see.
I need to explain to
We'll
the
see
listeners.
you next time.
It says that if you're
Thank you
hospitalised or
so
injured,
much for joining us.
Hannah, I'm gonna throw my
Can you
tampon
just-
at you.
You put the jingle and after the... Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
No, don't put a
Bye.
jingle.